Have you ever noticed feeling cold when you're hungry? It's not a coincidence. You didn't do it. The room didn't either. Something changed inside you silently, without any announcement and without any warning. And your body signaled this change the only way it knew how. Not a message, not a label, a feeling. You felt cold. You wrapped yourself in a blanket. You continued from where you left off. But your body wasn't reacting to the temperature of the room. It was executing a precise biological process that has been running in the human body for hundreds of thousands of years. And at the moment you felt that chill, your body had already made decisions about your energy. Your blood and your body temperature, decisions your conscious mind never approved. Many people feel this their entire lives and never understand what it is. They call it feeling cold, shrug it off and eat something. But what your body was doing in those moments is one of the most complex resource management operations your biology runs every single day. Once you understand exactly what triggers it, you will never interpret that cold feeling the same way again. This is exactly what is happening inside your body. It is going to completely change how you perceive yourself. Actually, everything begins with a decision your body makes before you feel anything at all. Deep in your brain, there is a control system that calculates constantly, monitoring your energy reserves, your body temperature, your blood sugar, every second of every day. It doesn't ask anything from you. It responds before your conscious mind understands what is happening. This is your body's resource management center. Above all else, it has one non-negotiable priority: keeping your body temperature stable. Your body temperature operates within an extremely narrow range. Research is clear. Even a 1.5 degree change in either direction begins to measurably affect how your organs function. Your brain, your heart, your liver, every critical system you have operates within an incredibly sensitive temperature range. And your body expends enormous biological resources every single hour of every single day to protect it. This is exactly where the feeling of hunger enters this system. Your body produces heat as a byproduct of processing food. Every time you eat, your digestive system activates, your metabolism speeds up, and your body temperature rises slightly. Your body has depended on this heat source throughout its entire existence. When you go without food for a few hours, this heat source begins to diminish. Your digestive system quiets down, your metabolism slows, and your body's management center detects this change within the first hour. Starting from the third hour of not eating, blood flow begins to shift away from your skin and redistribute toward your internal organs. Your hands and feet receive less blood circulation, and your surface body temperature begins to drop measurably. You feel this as coldness, not because the room got cold, because your body is directing its heat inward. Where do you first feel the cold? In your fingers, your toes, at the tip of your nose, never in your chest, never in your abdomen, because your body isn't losing heat, it's concentrating it, pulling it toward the center, protecting what matters most. This feeling is not discomfort. This is your biology executing a resource protection process with surgical precision. And it has been doing this your entire life without a single explanation. When did you last notice that specific cold? Not the room, but a shift coming from inside you. Many people feel this every single day and never once connect it to what is actually happening. This is where things go deeper, and almost no one notices this. Your body doesn't just redirect blood flow when energy drops. It initiates a coordinated shutdown across multiple systems. And the sequence of that shutdown tells you exactly what your biology considers essential and what it considers non-essential in a moment of survival. Within 2 hours of reduced food intake, your blood sugar begins to drop. It's not a dramatic drop. Your body has backup systems designed to prevent dramatic drops, but a measurable drop. And your management center detects every fraction of it. With falling blood sugar and reduced heat from digestion, the body activates an energy conservation process. It begins reducing energy expenditure in non-vital systems. Your digestive system slows down even further. Your immune system postpones its routine maintenance. Your skin, your body's largest organ, receives significantly less blood flow. This is exactly why the surface of your body feels cold while your inside stays warm. But here is something else that many people never connect. Your muscle tissue also begins to slightly reduce its baseline activity, not enough to affect your movement, but enough to reduce the background heat your muscles produce. Research is clear. At the 4th hour of not eating, even in the same room, at the same temperature, your hands and feet can be up to 2 degrees colder than they were 4 hours ago. Your environment didn't change. Your body made a choice. And this is the part most people have misunderstood for years. This is not a malfunction. It is not a slow metabolism either.
Oh, that's insane.
This is your body successfully concentrating its resources exactly where they are needed most. Has anyone ever told you that feeling cold when hungry means something is wrong with you? Because what was actually happening was this. Your body was running one of its most precisely designed daily processes. Nothing went wrong.
Oh, man.
Everything worked exactly as it was designed to. This is where it connects directly to the life you are living right now. Your body's hunger and temperature response was designed for a world where food was not always available. It's built for the hours between meals, for the gaps. For the biological reality where energy intake would be inconsistent and body temperature would need to remain stable regardless. Modern life is structurally different. Meals are scheduled around meeting times, not biological order. After hours of low energy intake, large meals arrive that the system wasn't ready for. The signals your body has spent hundreds of thousands of years learning to send are constantly overridden. Research tracking body temperature patterns across 8-week periods shows that individuals who consistently ignore early hunger signals show measurably greater temperature fluctuation throughout the day. Not because their regulation is weaker, it's because their biology is working harder to compensate for inputs arriving at the wrong time. By week 4 of irregular eating, your body begins adjusting its baseline. Conservation processes trigger sooner. Blood flow redistributes faster. Surface temperature drops more quickly because your body's pattern recognition system has learned that gaps are likely. You feel this as running cold more often than you used to. Hands that are always slightly cool. Temperature sensitivity that wasn't there years ago. This is not a new condition. This is your body's resource management system adapting precisely to the patterns you have given it. Without judgment, exactly the way it was built to adapt. When was the last time you felt genuinely warm all the way through, not just comfortable, but evenly warm from your core to your fingertips? That sensation has a more specific biological explanation than most people ever learn. This is the part that changes how you see yourself permanently. When your hands got cold and you reached for a sweater instead of food, your metabolism was not broken.
What?
You were not failing at something others easily managed. You were following a survival rule your body has been developing for hundreds of thousands of years. Precisely, actively, and on your behalf. The coldness you felt when hungry was not a coincidence. It was not sensitivity either. It was a signal. It's a measurable biological signal. Your body was speaking in the only language it has. Research consistently shows that individuals who learn to read early hunger signals, including temperature changes, and respond within the first hour, show measurably more stable energy levels, more consistent mental performance, and lower baseline stress hormone levels throughout the day. Not because eating on time is a discipline achievement. It's because working with your biology removes the cost your body pays every time it compensates for inputs that arrive too late. Your body always intended to stay warm. The cold was never the destination. It was the message. A precise, efficient, ancient message from a system that has been managing your survival longer than you have been alive to experience it. Every time you felt that chill and didn't understand it, every time you wrapped yourself in something warm and missed what your body was actually asking for, you were receiving a signal your biology has spent hundreds of thousands of years learning to send. Now, you understand? You felt your body grow cold before you realized you were hungry, before your conscious mind registered anything. Your management center had already redirected your blood flow and drawn your heat inward. That coolness moving through your fingers. That cold settling over your skin while your core stayed steady. This was not your body failing. This was your biology succeeding, concentrating its resources, protecting its priorities, executing a process refined across hundreds of thousands of years. Every adjustment it made precisely. Every signal it sent in the only language it knows. You were never just cold. You were receiving a message without even realizing it. It was always biology, running exactly the program it was built to run. At every meal, at every gap, at every moment, your energy shifted and your body responded before you had a single word for what was happening. And what connects this system to something your body carries out every single night? The process that determines how you wake up, how you think, and how warm you feel before your first meal changes everything. See you in the next video.